a lot going on here, but to you, what was the biggest reason the Lakers are now down 0-3?
Skip, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but the Nuggets are just a better team. The Nuggets' big two are playing better than the Lakers' big two. Their role players are playing. I thought it was going to be a role play. I thought it was going to be, let's just say, AD and LeBron, you hold your own against Murray and Yoke. Now we're going to turn it into a role series. Gordon, KCP, Michael Porter Jr., and Bruce Brown. What are y'all going to be able to do with D'Lo, Austin Reeves, Hachimura, Schroeder?
Yep.
They've outplayed them. It's really that simple. And when Murray was cold the second half, Yoke was in foul trouble, KCP gives him 12 big points in the third quarter. Michael Porter Jr. is like wide open shots. Those guys can't miss. And the Lakers, when they get their opportunities, they can't capitalize. Skip, I mean, the Lakers, if I'm not mistaken, Skip was up 84-83. The Nuggets get the ball, they go down, hit a three.
94-93. Yeah.
No, the Lakers was up one time, 84-83, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, at the fourth quarter, 7:48 left. It's 94-93 home team. Okay. So you got 7.5 minutes left.
Then they come down and hit a three. So now it's 96-94.
Yeah.
Lakers get the ball, missed a shot. They come down, hit a two-point shot. So now it's 98-94. They come down again, missed a shot. Now it's 100-94. You see, 5 straight possessions. The Nuggets scored.
They went on a 13-0 run. That was it.
And that was basically your ball game.
Yep, it was.
That was basically your ball game, Skip.
Okay.
And so, you know, I'm done saying what the Lakers do this, the Lakers do that. I don't know. Look, there's some blackmailing going on, but D'Lo, Skip, why is he playing? I get it. It's nice to go out there and shoot shots after the game, but Skip, you 1 for 7. I mean, you're averaging 7 points a game. With the amount of minutes that you play, you're giving the Lakers 7 points a game. The starting point guard is giving them 7 points a game, and he's shooting terrible. So now, the way I looked at it, Skip, I was not the best run blocker, but I was more of an asset in the passing game than I was a liability in the run game.
Fair point.
Okay, D'Lo, if you're not going to be an asset and you're a liability, well, then what am I? What are you? And for some reason, D-Ham feels the need to start him, feels the need to keep him in the game.
Well, they've said they fear losing him. Well, they're about to lose 4 straight games.
So you fear losing D'Lo as opposed to fear losing the series?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense to nobody but you. But okay.
Okay.
Skip, I just don't get it. I mean, they just in crunch situation.
Yeah.
The Nuggets just execute at an extremely high level.
Yeah.
They send a double team to get the ball out of Yoke's hand. He passes it, and guys don't miss. Bruce Brown doesn't miss.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. doesn't miss.
Nope.
KCP didn't miss. It's as simple as that. Their bench has outplayed the Lakers bench. Their 2 big guys have outplayed the Lakers' 2 big guys, Skip. And I know everybody say it's father time, but I did not hear father time for a 6-week stretch before LeBron hurt that foot. There was nothing mentioned about father. It's not father time. It's healing time is what he needs in order to get that foot right. But unfortunately, there is no rest for the weary. I believe it ends tonight, Skip.
Do you really? You're done?
I do.
Well, I'll start there. I am not done with your Lakers because I believe they will and should win tonight. But we'll get to that in just a moment. Let's focus on what has happened to date. I have watched 3 straight games between the Lakers and Nuggets. All 3 of them winnable by the Lakers. Yeah. All 3 of them. Because the first game, 1, it went pretty much to the wire. And game 2, boy, it was begging to be won by the visiting team.
Lakers had a double-digit lead at one point.
Okay, I got it. And then the other night, you just talked about it. 7:48 left. It's 94-93. Home team at home in a do-or-die, virtually do-or-die game. They know. LeBron knows. We got to win tonight. We got to win this game because if they won that game, I thought it was going to be a home-and-home kind of series where it could go. So I picked Denver in 7 because they had home court. They had 4 home games to your 3.
Correct.
But you have to win your 3 home games. And here you were up a point at home. And I got to tell you, I saw no urgency on defense. I saw nothing. I saw no burning desire. I saw no refuse to lose. I didn't see anything. I saw them just look lifeless.
Right.
From 94 to, it was almost like Okay, we did this. We got to 94, 93. You guys going to roll over and die? No,
Yes,
no, they're
that's
not going to roll over.
exactly,
No,
yep.
no, sorry.
They did not.
Okay, so my point to you is this has been very different than the Eastern Conference Finals because, to your point, you keep saying, wait, Miami's the hopeless underdog. And they just keep kicking the asses of the Boston Celtics, kicking them. Up and them down the floor, they're kicking them.
They are.
But I don't see that here. I see a team that has chances that doesn't close. Okay, so I picked the Nuggets, and I told you I got 3 reasons. LeBron shoots too many threes, which is proved out. But number 2, this team hasn't been able to close all year. I kept telling you, I got 15 regular season games, and I'm not dumping it all on LeBron. It's on somebody. They just don't have a closer mentality. They don't have a closer chemistry to their team. These games are begging to be won, and then to your point, the star and the role players go along with them. So look at this, Shannon. The other night, Saturday night, Jokic is kind of a no-show.
He was struggling through 3 quarters. He was struggling.
He had 12 points and 4 rebounds, and he had 4 fouls to go along with his 4 baskets that he had made, right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, he got fiery in the 4th quarter, and he scores 15 points, which is exactly what they needed because Jamal Murray was pretty much out of gas. He hit 1 big 3, but he was running on empty. And all of a sudden, their other star took up the slack. Meanwhile, your stars in the 4th quarter,
Well, AD had 2, LeBron had 7.
Okay, it's not good enough because if I look at LeBron let's just look at LeBron's output through the 3 fourth quarters. He's played 3 fourth quarters against Denver. He's now 6 of 17. That's 35%. He's 1 of 9 from 3 in the 4th quarters. It's just not good enough. He has 4 turnovers in the 4th quarters. And then we've got an AD who hasn't been much better through the 4th. Here's AD in the 4th quarters. He's 5 of 12. He's 2 of 4 from 3. He's 5 of 6 from the free throw line with 3 turnovers. He's a -10. LeBron's a -5. The point is, their stars have risen when they needed their stars to rise because it was in game 2. It was Jamal went berserk
in the 4th quarter.
In the 4th quarter, and Joker went crazy and was throwing his fist through the air. I've never seen him play with that kind of emotion.
Can I ask you a question, Skip? At what point in time do you say, you know what, Murray got it going? Let's get the ball out of his hand.
Okay,
Let's trap it. Let's double it.
All right, they're afraid of Joker, and so it's like, can we pick our poison?
Yeah, well, okay, I'm going to come off of, and they do a great job of making sure the pick and roll is happening between Joke and Murray. But, Skip, the man got to go. He's like he's throwing a ball in the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Skip is like barely trickling in. He's swishing it. Step back from 28. They have a little caption, 27 feet. He's shooting 27, 28 fielders like it's a free throw. And so you still going to let him play one-on-one? Schroeder is fast enough to guard him, but he's too small. He's going to back him down, shoot over the top of him. Vando is big enough, but he's not quick of foot enough. So now he's going to be able to get around him.
Yeah.
So, but you're just like, okay, hey, we just going to play it straight up. No! Get the ball out the man. Man, you can't let that man go for, 17, 19 in the first and then 30 at the half.
Okay, I got it. Now to your role player point. Don't underestimate how good Austin Reeves is.
Austin Reeves is sensational. Okay?
And
I got no qualms.
He is a role player, whether you like it or not. I mean, I know he starts, but he's a role player. So far in this series, from 3, he is 13 of 23. That's 57%. That's good enough to win games.
Yes.
From the field, he's 53%. So he's out of his mind from the free throw line. He's 11 of 11 from the free throw line. Hachimura from the field is 21 of 33. That's 64%. That's good enough to win a lot of games. Lonnie Walker from 3 is 4 of 10 through the 3 games. It's not great, but it's 40%. So he'll give you every once in a while a big 3. Mm-hmm. Is it enough to get you over the top? No, it's not.
Not when you got D'Lo give you 2 points.
Okay.
D'Lo gave you 3 points, Skip. Vando gave you 2 points, and Schroeder gave you 5 points.
All right.
Those 10 points from 3 guys that's playing major minutes. What am I supposed to do with that?
Your season is teetering on the line. You can't allow that guy an unguarded 3 because he'll probably make that.
The only problem that I had with any of those was that last one. Skip, Jeff Green, if you're going to have AD playing free safety and they swing the ball, if Jeff Green knocked that down, you tip your hat. Congratulations, because you're not counting on him making that shot. Michael Porter Jr. did a great job. He had a shot, 2-point shot inside the three-point line.
Yep.
He kicked it to Bruce Brown got a clean look. Skip, you can't guard everything.
Bruce Brown is not a great three-point shooter.
Neither is Jeff Green.
No.
So you got to concede something. The only one I got a problem with, you left Jamal Murray wide open. So you know you're going to probably pay for that. But the other two, you got to be able to live with.
Jamal Murray's came at 6:17 left, and they're up 8. It's not undoable, but you just gave them a 13 to, well, that didn't finish the 13-0 run because they still had a Bruce Brown tip in at 5:30, and then Joker made a little finger roll, and that put them up 101 to 94. So they're 106 to 94. They're up 12 then with 4:50 left, and that pretty much did it. My point is 13-0, and I'm looking at the fourth quarter. And LeBron did he did make 1 3, and to your point, he scored 7. But Anthony Davis, this is his fourth quarter. He's 1 of 3 with 2 rebounds and 2 points. Shannon.
Not good.
Okay, so my 3 reasons. LeBron shoots too many threes, no closer, AD comes and goes. Well, this is it now. This is when, yet his numbers for the game were sensational.
He had 26 and 16 through 3, right?
Yeah, so what was it, 28 and 18? Yeah, 28 and 18. Doesn't that sound pretty good?
Yeah.
But when you needed him, or you needed LeBron just to go off, just to go 2018 crazy, which maybe he's not capable of anymore, he could not do that. Jamal can do that.
Right.
Obviously much younger and fresher than LeBron.
Yeah.
Joker did it. He had poor 3 quarters as opposed to game 1 when he had like all-time great 3 quarters. And then, remember, the first 2 games at Denver, he went 0 for 4 in the fourth quarter and 0 for 6. So he was 0 for 10 in the 2 fourth quarters at Denver. And guess what? They still won. Okay, because they're getting shots from a lot of other people. Like, I'm looking at what they've done so far. Their role players, the shooters. KCP, once upon a time, a Laker, and you gave him away in the Russ trade to get Russ, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was a bad idea. He's 9 of 20 so far from 3. I'm talking about in the 3 games. 9 of 20, that's 45%. Michael Porter is 11 of 23. That's 48%. Well, that's killer. And then Jeff Green is 2 of 5, no big deal. Bruce Brown is 4 of 10, no huge deal. But the 2 killers are those first 2 guys, right?
Yes.
Okay, and Jamal can go off. He's Devin Booker. He's named somebody.
What is it, the most points through 3 quarters, where he had like the 19 in the fourth, and then he had, the 30-something in the
Yep. No, I got it. And we have beaten this one to death, but it got so bad for LeBron on Saturday night. At one point, he had missed 20 straight playoff threes, which is by far the all-time playoff record for misses in a row from 3. Tobias Harris had 16. So 20 is the record. But then he hit a couple, and then he made another one in the fourth quarter. So
he had 2 back to back, right?
Yeah, and I'm thinking, heat streak? I mean, is this where, can you shoot them out of your own gym? Can you do this? Because he's capable, but he could not sustain in the fourth quarter. So he is now, for the series, 3 of 19. That's 16%. Obviously, that's 16 wasted trips. And remember, game 1, he comes down, and you were the first to say, it's just ill-advised. It's just not a good idea. But he comes down, and he shoots for the tie. To tie, he shoots with 45, I think we still have it, 45 seconds left. So my point to you is that there are 2 games that they're there for the taking. Yeah. It wasn't like you got blown out at Denver either time. And again, you're leading by a point with 7.5 minutes left at home on Saturday night. And then what happened? I don't know. They just completely, AD disappeared. LeBron didn't have much left. That's it. Their 2 stars, when it's time, have risen above your 2.
Play.
Yes.
They make every play.
Austin Reeves got 1 shot in the fourth quarter and made it. Is it time for them to feed, try to get, listen, Shannon, he seems to be fearless of the moment, right?
Yeah, he's tremendous out the bounce. He's getting the ball into the paint, he's drawing foul, Skip. Yep. He's finishing inside. He's knocking down his threes. He definitely needed more than 1 shot. He had 23 points on 10 shots.
Whew.
How about 15 shots?
Yeah, let him try to get to the free throw line because he's made all 11 in this series. Why not? What if you got him 6 free throws in the fourth quarter?
Skip, D'Lo was 1 of 8.
Yeah, that's okay. This is just me. I'm with you. He's a streak shooter who has gone on a cold streak.
Yes.
Remember 2 weeks ago he said, "I'm a killer."
You killing Lakers' chance to win it.
Tell, right?
Yeah, he'll kill it. He killing the Lakers.
Okay, all right. So what? You've got other role players,
Yes,
who are much better and much bigger in the moment than he has been in the moment.
And then Vando, Skip, he gave you 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, but I don't get it because she's not a threat, so they don't even guard him.
Hey.
So basically, they're playing 5 on 4.
Shannon, Hachimura looks like a player to me. Doesn't he look like he's fearless?
Man,
just like, hey, doesn't he look like when he steps on the floor like he belongs?
I mean, when he shoots the ball, I expect it to go in. I'm surprised, like, damn, you missed that one, Rui?
Yeah.
Because, Skip, he shoot a 3, he shoot a mid-range game. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, well, you might as well roll. You don't roll it this far, Skip. You might as well just go ahead, roll with D'Lo till the tires fall off, and when the tires fall off, just start walking. Y'all together.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Subscribe here to get the very latest from Skip and Shannon. Plus, go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.